June 6, 1944, dawned like any other summer day. Yet this day was anything but ordinary. This was D-Day, the day the Allied forces launched the largest amphibious invasion in history. Operation Overlord marked the beginning of the end of Nazi Germany's reign of terror. The sheer scale of the operation was staggering, involving troops from the United States, Britain, Canada, and several other Allied nations. The German army, deeply entrenched along the French coastline, was prepared for an Allied invasion. The outcome of the war, the future of Europe, rested on the success of this daring operation. The events of D-Day would forever be etched in the annals of history, a stark reminder of the human cost of war and the enduring power of unity in the face of adversity. The success of D-Day hinged on meticulous planning and a high degree of secrecy. The operation, years in the making, involved coordinating the movement of millions of troops, thousands of vehicles, and a vast armada of ships. Key to the success of D-Day was Operation Fortitude, a sophisticated campaign of deception aimed at misleading the Germans about the location and timing of the invasion. The Allies planted false intelligence, constructed dummy landing craft and tanks, and used double agents to convince the Germans that the invasion would occur at Pas-de-Calais, not Normandy. The deception was remarkably successful. The Germans, convinced that Calais was the main target, diverted troops and resources away from Normandy, leaving the beaches relatively lightly defended. This strategic deception proved crucial in the initial success of the Allied landings. British, American, Canadian, and Free French forces worked tirelessly together, sharing intelligence, coordinating logistics, and training for the daunting task ahead. The initial assault on the beaches of Normandy was met with fierce resistance from the German defenders. The Allied forces, landing under heavy fire, faced a daunting task. Omaha Beach, in particular, became a scene of unimaginable carnage. American troops landing there faced the full brunt of the German defenses. Pinned down by machine gun fire and artillery, they suffered heavy casualties. Despite the heavy losses, the Allies gained a foothold on the beaches. The success of the landings was due in no small part to the bravery of the Allied airmen, who provided crucial air support, bombing German positions and disrupting their communications. The beaches of Normandy became a testament to the human cost of war, a somber reminder of the sacrifices made in the name of freedom. By nightfall on June 6, 1944, the Allied forces had secured a foothold on the beaches of Normandy. However, the victory came at a terrible cost. Over 9,000 Allied soldiers were killed or wounded during the invasion. Despite the heavy losses, D-Day marked a turning point in World War II. The successful invasion of France opened up a second front in Europe, relieving pressure on the Soviet Union in the east. It also signaled the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. The aftermath of D-Day saw the Allied forces consolidate their position in Normandy and prepare for the long and arduous task of liberating France and pushing towards Germany. The Battle of Normandy raged for several weeks, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. The liberation of Paris in August 1944 was a momentous occasion, marking a significant victory for the Allied forces. With France liberated, the Allied armies turned their attention towards Germany. The push towards Berlin would be long and arduous, marked by fierce resistance from the German army. The Battle of the Bulge, fought in the winter of 1944 to 45, was a desperate German counteroffensive that nearly succeeded in halting the Allied advance. Despite the setbacks, the Allied forces persevered, finally reaching Berlin in April 1945. The fall of Berlin marked the end of the war in Europe and the defeat of Nazi Germany. The liberation of Europe from Nazi tyranny came at a tremendous cost. D-Day stands as a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who fought for freedom. The bravery and sacrifice of the Allied soldiers who landed on the beaches of Normandy on June 6, 1944, will never be forgotten. The legacy of D-Day extends far beyond the beaches of Normandy. It serves as a reminder of the importance of international cooperation in the face of tyranny and the enduring power of unity in overcoming adversity. The lessons learned from D-Day continue to resonate today. It reminds us that freedom is not free, that it must be defended against those who seek to undermine it. As we remember and honor the heroes of D-Day, let us strive to build a world where such sacrifices are no longer necessary, a world where peace and freedom prevail.